All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. We are going to be playing some Saturday morning chess. Let's do it, guys. I'm just going to start off with a nice little 10-minute game here. And yeah, we'll get cooking, guys. We'll get cooking. What's up, Lil Yoda? How's it going, buddy? You're new here? Get ready for some craziness, buddy. It's not going to be just you in there for long. Oh, sorry. One sec, guys. Hold on. Are you winning, Queen? Why are you calling me? Why are you coming into my stream and calling me Queen? What up, Jonkerton? Wait, why is my monitor slanted? What the crap? Fix that. You think Speed and Kai will finish the marathon? Brother, I don't even know what you're talking about. Is anyone tapped in more than me that can explain that? I don't even know the reference. For real. Yeah, Lil Yoda, just give it a second, buddy. Just give it a second, buddy. You'll see. Alright, so we push this pawn to stop the queen from hopping in. Now we can just, well, we can either castle or we continue to apply pressure to this pawn right here. I think let's just castle. Let's just castle. We'll complete development by moving the knight. And we should be good. It's a Minecraft marathon if they have to beat all the bosses in one hardcore speed run. I mean, the thing is, I don't even know Minecraft well enough to give you an answer on that. Like, I don't even know Minecraft. I don't have Minecraft ball knowledge like that. Like, I grew up playing Halo, not Minecraft. Like a real man. Like, obviously, I played Minecraft a couple of times, though. But I was out there shooting aliens while you guys were building shit. And it shows. Okay, that just blunders a pawn. Well, if we do pawn takes and hit the knight, it doesn't. We can't do rook takes, though. Wow, so you're calling me a sissy? Yeah. Okay, let's... I don't know if sissy's the right word. Maybe we should rephrase that, but... I don't know if that word is, not PC anymore, or whatever. Wait, do we have... Is that an accurate subscriber count? Do we actually not have more than 10,000? No, yeah, it's... Okay, wait. That subscriber count is wrong. Let me hide that. Let me low-key hide that. Or can we hide it on hiding it? No, okay. That's low-key inaccurate now. We got like 10,050 now. Yeah, so we hit 10K subs on stream yesterday. It's freaking amazing. Minecraft has bosses. I mean, I gotta be honest with you guys. The only boss I know in Minecraft is the dragon. That's the only one that I know. So, wait, why do I have 61 people in here already? What the heck? That's crazy. Okay. So basically, like, if you guys are watching on Twitch right now, I had a setting wrong, which changed how, like, my streams were embedded into chess.com. So apparently there's been a lot more people watching our streams than we realized. And it just didn't reflect in the view count. So that's why, like, if you guys look like Jonkerton Raids, there's like 300 people in the stream right now. I didn't realize that. Because a lot of people are just watching through chess.com. Thank you, Lil Yoda. Yeah, you guys, not playing viewers today. We do viewer tournaments on Sundays. So if you want to be a part of that, just click subscribe. Come back on Sunday. Let's hit the queen. Also kind of hit that pawn. But yeah, guys, we will be a Twitch partner soon. I think that's the next development of High Variance. We will be a Twitch partner soon. That means more sponsor opportunities, and I get paid a little bit more as well, which is cool. So my issue with pushing this pawn here, as much as I really want to, is as soon as I push it, the knight's going to hop into the center. So we kind of just have to think about, like, is that worth it to us? And I think right now I'm a little bit skeptical. We have this kind of fun move, knight here, targeting this pawn twice, and also, like, maybe posing some potential checkmate threats. So I'm going to play this for starters. There's also, like, in the future, maybe there's, like, sacking ideas and stuff. But if you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, please don't forget to tap that like button if you're watching on YouTube or TikTok. It really does help get the stream off the grounds. And if you're watching through chess.com right now, click into Twitch. Come follow me. So we could go for knight takes, rook takes, knight takes, king takes. We'd have to probably have a compelling reason why it's worth it, though, to give up 2 knights for a rook and a pawn. Because although it's 6 points of material for 6 points of material, it's not typically worth it. Right now I think this move is, well, if I go here, they can take this pawn. If I go here, they can take this pawn. So this is actually kind of a problem. I'm going to have to bring the knight back here. I'm going to have to retreat. I missed that. Absolutely missed that. Withstand says, you got that Clash Royale YouTuber aura. I have no clue what that means, but I appreciate it. Aura is aura. Type shit, brother. I got you. Isaiah says, bro, always live. Yeah, so essentially I just cloned myself. So I can just have constant high variance for you guys that way. It was quite painful though. So what if I sack my queen here? And they take, and I take. No, I'm not on board for the queen sack. What if I push? I mean, the thing is, if it goes takes, they can't take. Well, they could take. They could take, actually. We could go knight back. So he's got a replacement. I think I'm just going to push it, though. Why not? We'll have a passed pawn. The main issue is that if they can get a knight to attack this pawn, like, I don't even know what the reroute is. That's the thing. It's not quick for them to get a knight on that pawn. But if they can, this pawn is going to be really hard for me to defend. I can't really push here because they can just take. Yeah, see, Brawl Things, that's what I was just saying maybe before you hopped on. Is I had a setting wrong where it was not people were watching my stream through chess.com, but it wasn't counting as streams towards my Twitch. So it doesn't really matter. It was just like, now it shows because I changed the setting. So yeah, W for sure. We could do a queen trade here and then double our rooks. I feel like that's pretty tempting. I mean, it's kind of just like in the name of creating progress, right? If we can get these rooks doubled, it frees up this knight to move. The more pieces we, like, for example, like we get the rooks doubled, maybe the knight hops in here, maybe the knights go for this play together again. What's up, Leech? How's it going, buddy? Okay, so they're adding a third attacker to this pawn. So we need to add a third defender, but this was our plan all along. Our evil plan all along. To get a second rook behind. Now we just need to bring another knight in. I'm also thinking, is there any way we can ever push this? But, I mean, with the 2 knights and the pawn defending, it looks like this pawn is kind of stranded. I think eventually we'll lose this, so we just need to create a plan where we win a pawn back in compensation. Now, I'm assuming the knight wants to go to a square where it can help attack this pawn. If I go here, and they push, and I take, and they take, and I take, and they take, I take. Here, 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 here. We'll have 2 passed pawns. It is a tempting sacrifice to make, I'm not going to lie. I'm also I don't think I can play knight here, unfortunately. Because then they just take. Well, knight back. Knight here. Oh, I can, because it's... Oh, but they would play rook takes. They would play rook takes, okay. Oh, you know what? There's this now. Hold on. I've got a fat reroute. The thing is, this knight was attacking my pawn. So now this knight that was defending the pawn is free to move. Let's go get into a nice, juicy square, hit the rook, and start to create some chaos for our opponent. No, stop messing with my plans. Ah, I didn't even think about that move. Why didn't I think about that move? Darn it. No, I want to attack. I don't want to defend. We're going to lose this pawn. If I go here, my knight's going to have trouble getting out. We got to go backwards as well. Let's go here to defend this pawn more. No, I didn't want to do this. Okay. Okay. If you guys are just tuning in, don't forget to tap that like button on YouTube and TikTok. It really helps push me in the algorithm for the rest of my stream. And then you guys will have more chess buddies to hang out with. So if I go here, I'm seeing this kind of like fork idea. If I go here and they go here, well, I think we're losing a pawn no matter what. Because I don't see how I defend this. Now, I could push it. It doesn't do much for me. You know what? We should probably just go start hunting pawns, to be fair. Potentially push to dislocate this pawn to go after this one, but I don't know if I want to give them that passed pawn yet. Ah, pain, dude. Pain. Okay, let's just get active here. 4 knights endgame, interesting. Yeah, I mean, typically these are draws. I want to keep both my... I need to keep both my knights on the board. That is the caveat. Now, the reason we need to keep both our knights on the board when we're down 2 pawns is essentially our goal here is going to be to trade all of these pawns off for 5 of my pawn or my 4 pawns. So I trade off 4 pawns for my 4 pawns, and then I sacrifice my knights for the remaining 2 pawns. And then it's a draw because you can't checkmate with 2 knights. So what we need to do is force pawn trades and not let them get past pawns. Hey, thank you, Julian, for the congrats on 10K. Yes, we hit 10K, guys. We hit 10K on YouTube. TikTok, you're next. We got 9,250 followers on TikTok. That's close. Let's do it, boys. Okay, I'm seeing an opportunity to do a first knight trade here. The idea being if they push, I can just take. If they take, I take back, and it fixes my pawn structure. Oh, but there's a fork. Oh, no. There's a fork, and I have a minute left. Oh, no. Okay, this is now losing, guys. This is now losing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good, guys. Thank you for the high five, K2K World. But yeah, TikTok, y'all just going to take that? Y'all are just going to let YouTube hit 10K and y'all aren't going to hit 10K? You're going to let them beat you like that? I don't know. Me personally, I wouldn't take that. But that's just me. What's up, Assad? How's it going? Okay, we'll just defend that pawn. I mean, we only have 30 seconds left. I low-key got to speed up pretty fat here. I got to speed up. I'm getting cooked, though, guys. I can't even take that. I mean, we're going to have to just play the best fast chess of our life here. Damn, he forced a knight trade. As I said earlier, we can't do that. Oh, shoot. Ah, shoot. If they take, we fork. Oh, this is really bad. This guy's going to have to really screw up. This guy's going to have to screw up hard. I'm just delaying as much as I can, but there's only so much you can delay, guys. There's only so much you can delay. I need like an actual blunder. No. No. Damn you. All right, we lose our first game of the stream, guys. We lose our first game of the stream. Gosh darn it, bro. If y'all are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that follow button. It really does help. It really does help. As I was saying to my Twitch guys the other day, bro, we're like number 10 fastest growing Twitch channel. That's pretty sick, but it takes people following. So go click that follow button if you're new here. Really quickly, guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to New Tab Web Solutions for sponsoring today's stream. If you've got a business or you're thinking about starting one, they build custom websites that are actually yours. Your business, your brand, your domain, your content, you own it, they manage it. If you're interested at all in having a website built, maintained, updated, check out the links pinned in chat as well as in the descriptions. They have a massive sale going on right now, and that link also gives you an additional 10% off. So if you had any inkling in the back of your mind that you wanted a website built, updated, anything like that, just go check it out. Do me a favor, guys. And yeah, shout out New Tab. Links in chat and then in the descriptions. You're playing the real Magnus right now? Oh, we are playing the real Magnus. What the heck? I mean, he's lost a little bit of elo, to be fair, so this might be easier than usual. How do you study for chess? Basically playing with people that are better than you. Getting your ass kicked. There's no better way to get better at anything, actually. If you take sports as well, if you take any game, really. Yeah. Go find people that are better than you at chess and get your ass kicked. There's no better way to improve. And aside from that, if you don't have someone like that in your life, if you're not so lucky as me, I would recommend just playing a lot of rapid games and using game analysis after your games to study. Because really, like, studying puzzles, like, it's not specific enough. Like, you want to see, like, what am I doing wrong? What can I do better? So, yeah. Chess.com's game analysis is great. Is it really Magnus? Yes, this is Magnus Carlsen. Yep. He's from Norway, right? No, he's French. Look, he's French. Yeah. I know people think he's Norwegian. That's actually a misconception. He's actually he is actually French. But yeah, I would understand if you're a chess casual why you might have that misconception. But yeah, Norway and France not the same country at all, so the name confirms it. Yeah. Yeah, he does also spell Magnus with with 3 S's at the end. The name, yeah, yep. For sure, bro. For sure. Okay, so they're trying to push this pawn forward and dislocate my knight from the defense of my king. I mean, I can go knight here, for example. Knight here, and then if they push again, I get to get a free pawn. So, I think this is the method. I'm not sure why they decided to trade. That just brings my queen into the game. These conspiracy theorists, man, it says it right there. He's the real deal. Exactly, bro. Exactly. So, if I push, there's this check. I step forward, they can just check again. And then it also opens up light squares that could be attacked later in the game, so I really don't want to push here. I don't know. Are you guys seeing anything good here? Hmm. I don't know, bro. Are you guys seeing any good moves? Like I'm struggling to find a good move right now. All right, I'm rage baiting. I'm rage baiting. Relax, relax. I'm just rage baiting. Keep in mind though, it is Magnus. It is Magnus. Bro, it's so funny because like you just rage bait a little bit, the chat rates spike on YouTube and TikTok, and then there's like a million people in the chat. This is how you get to 10,000 subs, guys. You just rage bait. You don't really have to do it honestly. Brawl things, the way that YouTube and TikTok work is if your chat rate spikes, then the algorithm just puts a bunch of people in your stream. So rage baiting is like fairly lucrative. But there's also people that like just rage bait and like don't actually do like real streams. And those people are kind of losers. Definitely wasn't Magnus. It's not Magnus. Why do you guys, just because I won? Is that why? You guys are kind of haters for that, bro. Just because I won, it's not Magnus? Definitely wasn't Magnus. Bro, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? Hey, thanks Hassam for the gifts. Appreciate it. So this is not a free pawn, I don't think. Well, actually, maybe it is. Do I escape this way? Nah, it's not a free pawn. Okay, let's take. And then I'm gonna play bishop here. Because if once they take back, they're threatening a fork. So we have to react. And I like this move because white wants to castle this way, but if they play bishop takes, queen takes, they can't play that castle, right? If they castle right away, okay, well, regardless, it's a nice move. That might just force me straight back, though. I'm not gonna lie. That might just force me straight back. Magnus was a bit drunk, guys. Chill. Classic Magnus. Classic Magnus. If Magnus plundered his queen, best believe he has mate in two. That's facts. That is facts. Let's develop our knight with a attack on that pawn. And now it's time to really think about castling. Now, if I castle short, I am castling it. Can you guys hear me all right? Let me know in chat if the audio is back. My microphone died. My microphone died. So now this rook can like go all the way over if we want it to. The problem with rook here is we're kind of just encouraging this move, which we don't need to do. Knight here, we get hit with bishop here, so that's not a good move. Pushing in the center cuts our rook off. Okay. I think rook here, and then when they push, let's get this pawn forward. Stream's a bit laggy. Guys, let me know in chat. Is the stream lagging on your end? Let me know in chat, guys. Is there a tourney today? No, viewer tourneys are on Sundays. I'm not running a tourney today. Guys, stop rage baiting. Is it lagging or not? Let me know in chat. Let me know in chat. I mean, I can't do anything about it right now, but I can take a look at my internet quality after stream. So if we go here to defend this pawn, they can push. So I think we go forward. And if they push, we can just take. It's not lagging. I don't know. He's not trolling. He's not trolling. It might just be on his end. Like he might just have bad connection. Like that's the thing about lag, right? So I think they're doing this to take here. It might open up fork opportunities for me though. We do need to obviously. Okay, let's go. If I go here and they take, okay, I actually don't want that. Let's go here. If en passant, oh, this doesn't work because if en passant knight takes, they've got bishop takes pawn. Shoot. Dang, this was a bad move. All they need to do is en passant me. Dude. We're down 2 pawns. We're down 2 pawns. It's not on you? Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know, man. Don't know. Wait a second, though. Oh, we don't have a fork because the knight. I mean, what else? We've got knight here. Oh, but do they fork? Then we would take, they would take. Yeah. Let's go here. I mean, we need this knight to defend this pawn, right? So this will cycle it back in. Maybe we can play g5 and fork. Oh, they blundered. We just dislocate the knight and we fork. Right? Is this winning? Or do they have like takes, and rook here? Okay, well, regardless, they didn't even look for it. I think they didn't even see this fork. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Rook takes pawn. Obviously, they do get a pawn of compensation, but we are in it. Well, the other compensation, of course, is I had to play g5, but okay. Regardless, we could go. These rooks are not great right now. You know, they're kind of just biting granite. So we need to figure out how to get our rooks more active. We could start by moving this rook somewhere. I'm just not sure where. We could also trade. Let's do this, actually. This is nice. Because it forces a rook trade. And then we just get to play rook and knight versus bishop and knight, which should be more of a vibe than playing the current setup. This is a blunder. We win now. We win very easily. Because after knight takes, we just go rook here. Oh, rook here, knight here. That's a nice move. Oh, no, but just knight takes. Rook here, knight here. Rook takes bishop. That's what it is. Yep. Oh, there's check. There's just check. King here, though? King here, double check. King here, wait. King here, if they do this check, we just take. King here, double check. King here. Yeah. The thing is, discoveries don't work if I can take. Like, they might have this check. But obviously, like, we're not losing material. Okay, we can't take his knight recaptures. Okay, that's a nice find. Yeah, he's finding some nice resources. Obviously, we're just completely winning still, though. I thought we were winning a full piece there. All right, thank you, bro. Thanks for handling that. Appreciate it. Okay. I mean, this isn't a passed pawn, so it's not like a huge threat. I'd rather focus on their passed pawns. The issue is if I go here, I'm just kind of I'm kind of getting them to play this move. Let's go here and target this pawn twice. The idea is like knight takes, bishop takes, rook takes, and I don't see any like dangerous forks that come right after. But yeah, hopefully we can win this game, guys. We're currently sitting at 1 win and 1 loss on the stream. It's not bad. If I take and they take, it's not the end of the world, is it? We actually might have knight here. Because if they take, we've got rook takes knight. And then we have the threat of checking and forking. But if I go here, they check. Oh my gosh, okay. Wait, let's not do anything too crazy. That was almost a pretty bad blunder. Rook here is also a blunder because of this check. This knight is actually quite annoying. It's actually quite annoying. Maybe we move to the corner. Just so there's less, like, fork opportunities. I mean, I guess there's also, like, going after the pawn up here with, like, knight here, knight here. Well, if I go here, they go bishop here. Go rook here. Yeah, I think this is good. Bishop here, we just go rook here. Okay. So they're stopping my knight from going this way. I could go this way with it, though, which is totally fine. Targeting this pawn. We should speed up a little bit here, though, guys. We should speed up a little bit here. I need to keep reminding myself, this is just 10-0 rapid. We don't get any more time than that. Okay. I mean, I'm assuming they just push. I'm assuming they just push here. But the thing is, once they push, they can't push again because we'll have knight takes. Well, I guess we don't have that. But okay. Top back. Now that the knight has moved, I would love to get my king active. Just sliding it forward a square does a lot here for us. Let's go here. We're blockading these pawns. Okay, now my knight is hit. We need to defend that. Oh boy, this is one of those long, painful end games, bro. I mean, keep in mind, we're down appointed material right now, guys. Keep that in mind. Like, this is not easy to win, to be honest. I want to win. I want to take one of his pieces off the board, kind of. But I actually don't know if a rook is enough to hold at this point. Like, these pawns are just so powerful. My king is just not helping. I'm playing on chess.com right now, guys. Playing on chess.com. Okay. I think we're lost, guys. I really think we're lost at this point. They're just going to block, man. I mean, we're going to try to get behind. If we can sack this knight for these two pawns, I think we have a chance to hold. Oh, my knight's trapped. At least let me get this pawn. My knight got trapped, bro. No, stop. Chill. Okay, let's at least grab a passed pawn. I totally missed this knight trap idea. I mean, the bishop perfectly cut off all of my knight squares there. But yeah, we'll try and push this h-pawn. This is completely lost though. I mean, my opponent played like a perfect endgame in fairness, but that was tough. We should have kept more material on the board, I guess. I didn't really think about the consequences enough. But yeah, obviously the idea is like we'll sack the rook for this pawn at some point. Like, do they go here now? It'd be like here, push, bishop takes. Yeah. For real, bro. For real. I mean, there's not much I can do here, guys. We'll just play promote, rook takes, then we'll try and promote this. But, I mean, ultimately, that's not going to work, I would assume. If it does work, cool. But I think the king just moves. But then I would push. Well, the thing is, white doesn't have a natural check here. Queen here should be good, because then if I push, they've got queen takes a rook. I would play queen here as white, I think. Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna go here so we can try and push too. I mean, we're trying our best. We're trying to make it difficult, but yeah, this is very cooked. They're gonna come in with some checks here, guys. Our goal is gonna be just to avoid mate and try to promote, because I mean that's all we got now. So I don't want to move my king to a square where the knight can check it. That's when it becomes scary, is when they start bringing the knight and the queen in, right? One thing that we do have going for us in this position is that we do promote with check. Oh, no. Nice finds. I missed that. I missed that. But yeah, I bet if you look at the analysis and we go back like 30 freaking moves, like I'm lost. We landed this fork, which was nice. Even after the fork, we're still losing, guys. So it's just something interesting to think about, is that, you know, these past two pawns are more valuable than an exchange. Yeah, if you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that follow button or press subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. It does really help the channel grow. What's up, smothered mate? I'm gonna shoot you an email later today, man. All right. Be on the lookout. Let's go here. They want to hop the knight in and go for like the fried liver garbage. I'm just going to push this pawn so that the knight can never hop forward. Let's push. Then bishop here. Yo, why are you spamming 6-7 in my chat? Stop it. Stop it, Blottyverse. What's up, Ross? How's it going? All right, let's get castled here. Let's get castled. They're targeting this pawn. I want to develop my knight into the game. I think I'm just going to snap this off. I'm just going to snap this off so we can finish developing. I think it'll be worth it. Okay, now my knight hops into the center. If they want to kick it out, I'll just take that bishop. Brawl thinks that 6-7 fell off a long time ago. He says, I'm not a kid. I just need the XP. What do you mean the XP? It's a YouTube live stream, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna have to time you out. I'm gonna have to time you out. You get 5 minutes in the can, buddy. Think about the mistakes you've made. Think about the 6s you've 7'd. All right, we're hitting the queen here. And then we'll bring our rooks into the center. My first thought is, can we check and discover? It doesn't seem like that quite works. My next thought is, can we trap the queen? You know, like, for example, if we push here, the queen's only legal move to not lose itself instantly is queen takes pawn. Then we play rook here. The queen's only legal move to not get lost is queen takes pawn. Then we play rook here. Ah, the bishop, no. Okay, we need to defend this pawn then. Defend this pawn, and then we push a5, and the queen's trapped. So, like, for example, if white does something like castle, okay, that's going to afford the queen an extra square. But we're going to push it anyway. We're going to push anyway. Obviously, always looking for checking ideas. Nothing works right now that I'm seeing. I might just keep pushing, though. I might just keep pushing. So if we go here and here, it's takes, takes. Yeah. I like it. I like it. Because even after takes, takes, there's no knight captures because the rook hits the queen. White hasn't even castled yet, guys. And look at how much space we're grabbing. This is some nice stuff. This is some nice stuff. Okay. If I take here, queen takes, no. Takes, queen takes. Wait, okay, wait, hold on. Let's think about this longer. Because takes, queen takes. And then rook here. Oh, the queen would just run back. But takes, queen takes, rook takes pawn is pretty valid, I think. I don't see a clear downside to this move. Like, of course, there's like some kind of like pinning ideas here, but I'm not seeing anything concrete. Can we sack the rook? I mean, I want to sack the rook just so I can be like, he sacrificed the rook. But I don't see anything that like clearly works right now. We could make the triple stack. That's kind of fun. There's rook here as well. I mean, I guess the threat is knight takes pawn. And the knight hits the bishop. I mean, so we could move the queen like here or something. Or here. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. I obviously want to get my rook over here as well. My queen can come over to this square now and defend this. That's why I brought the queen here instead of here. If I went here, we could go here and here. Neither of these squares guard that pawn. But yeah, I mean, we obviously have a beautiful position right now. We're up a pawn. This is a fun one. We should be able to win this. We should be able to win this. If you guys are just tuning in, we just went live like 40 minutes ago. Don't forget to click that like button if you're watching on YouTube or TikTok. It really does help the stream out in the algorithm. Okay. We could go straight for rook here. There's also moving this knight. There's like knight takes, pawn takes, knight here. That's pretty good as well. Knight takes, pawn takes, knight here. King here. Let's just play it. We'll just play it. There's also this fork. Oh, wait, we're winning. We're winning because, guys, because we're hitting this pawn, right? And if he goes to defend this pawn, we push and we fork. Is there queen takes pawn? No, because we just take the knight. I think this is winning. I think this is winning. It's very complicated, though. What's up, Brownie Boy? I have not read any chess books, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Should I read a chess book, guys? I don't know if I have time for more for more chess like that, where I could just sit down and read a chess book and like actually enjoy and appreciate it. Of course, there's also the threat of this knight moving. We have rook takes bishop. Bang! Yo, this game has been domination. This is a clean game. This has been a clean game of chess. I'm enjoying this. You're good enough to not read a chess book? That might be fair, honestly. That might be fair. I mean, it would have to be like the right book. I mean, I think there's complicated enough chess books that they're made for like expert to master level. Chess books are a waste of time. Ooh, queen backwards. So, okay. Wait, that's a good move. I like that. Can I... see, this is why my rook should be here, because then I can go here. Yeah, that's a good move, man. Props. If I go here, they have queen takes pawn. Well, then I would take. Here, knight takes pawn. Then I would just take the bishop. Wait, they still have issues. They still have issues, guys, because this knight... oh, it's knight takes bishop. Knight takes bishop, pawn takes. And then they move this bishop. Wow, I mean, we're still up a pawn. We're creating complications, but... Can I push first? Because I think if I just take, there's bishop takes pawn. If I push first, they have a check. Queen takes. Queen takes pawn. There might be this check, though. Like, if you're going to suicide your knight, you probably don't want to just have it the queen cleanly traded for it. Okay. I mean, this is fine, though, right? Because we're hitting the queen, and we're hitting the bishop, and there's no queen move that defends the bishop. So surely this is wraps. I know I've said it's wraps like 18 million times this game, but surely this is wraps. Why not take the bishop? Bro, patience, guys. Patience. Oh, I low-key had another patient move here. Knight takes pawn. I mean, they missed it, so. Fork alert. They might have queen here, though. If they go queen here... Nope, that's wrong, man. This guy's missing a lot of moves. He's missing a lot of moves. Boom, 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 boom. It's mate in two. Ooh, or they go this way. Okay, wait, I didn't even think about this. This just felt not smart. Yes. So the idea is if rook takes queen check, the pawn can't push or take itself. And I'm not seeing any good queen moves because it's kind of cut off. Now that is interesting. Now that is interesting. I mean, obviously I want to take this. Can I go rook back? Maybe. I don't think checking does much for us, although we can rip a couple checks here. I'm just going to take. It's probably just tilted. Yeah, probably. We've also got all these beautiful pawns that can roll forward, aside from being up a rook. Don't want to get too overconfident here, though. My king is wide open. There are still chances to throw this one. There are, of course, chances to throw it. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, please don't forget to click that follow button or press subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. We just hit 10K on YouTube, and I'm getting really close to 1,000 on Twitch and 10,000 on TikTok. It really does help, guys. It really does make a difference. Rook here, rook takes, queen takes. That would be a nice way to throw the game. Okay, let's go check. Let's try and bring the king forward. Do we check again? I don't think that does much for us, to be fair. Rook back. Yeah, this is probably just best. I mean, white doesn't have any checks right now, guys. So the thought of this move is we'll check here. The king will get forced back. We'll have this check. I mean, we're just swarming the opponent king, and it's super stuck out in the middle of the board. We should hopefully be able to win this one pretty easily. Holy. All right, everyone watching on YouTube and TikTok, click the like button. 3, 2, 1. Click the like button. Go. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. What's your elo? It says it on the screen, buddy. We are 2111 right now on Rapid. We peaked around 2240. You can do exclamation point stats, I believe. But yeah, 3.5 minutes for my opponent, 3 minutes for me. We've got plenty of time to wrap this one up. To be honest with you guys, he might have aborted at this point. He might not even be here anymore. We'll see. Queen here, maybe? Okay. All right, let's keep playing. Check. What's your king doing there, bro? Okay, we can just check and just trade, honestly. That's probably safest. There's also queen here. Oh, queen here, queen sack. Should we go for? Should we set up the queen sack? There's no queen takes pawn, guys, by the way. Our rook guards. That would be a fun way to throw, though. That would be a fun way to throw. I guess there is no queen sack because the queen comes back. Queen check, rook takes, rook check. Queen takes, pawn takes. I mean, that would trade everything down and we could just push our pawns. If they move the queen, though, we can sack our queen here. Let's get the W here, boys. Let's get the W. 2.5 minutes left for our opponent. Hopefully he doesn't just run it down and stall ball this. We're looking good, though, otherwise. We are looking good. Ah, boo, boo. Okay, the idea was if they went something like queen here, we've got queen check, rook takes, and rook check, and that's a queen sack checkmate. He doesn't let us play it, though. All right, guys, we're going to play one more rapid game, and then we're going to get into the blitz portion of the stream. So let's play this last rapid game. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, please don't forget to click that follow button or press subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. It really does help the channel grow. All right, we've got an opponent from Tunisia here. Is he going? He's probably going and checking out my stream. Bro's probably stream sniping. Yo, his name is Fennec Blindfold, dude. I love the Fennec. That's my favorite car on Rocket League, bro. But yeah, last rapid game. Then we're getting into blitz. Bro, why are you taking... Dude, honestly, bro, I'll take the free elo. I'll take the free elo. We'll still get into blitz. I mean, bro. He plays one move. He plays e4. He's out of here. He's out of here. Oh, guys, we do viewer tournaments on Sunday. So just click subscribe or follow. Come back on Sunday if you want to play against me. Okay? It's Saturday. You just got to be patient for one day. Our viewer tournament tomorrow is going to be at around 7 o'clock EST. Free low. I'll take it. Okay, guys, I would call that rapid portion a success. We won 3. We lost 2. We'll take it. Let's get into some 3-0 blitz. Let's go, guys. Or actually, let's do 5-0 blitz. I feel like explaining my thought process a little bit with some brain rot speed as well. 5-0 blitz might be a good combo for some chill Saturday morning chess. All right, this is the closed Sicilian traditional line. Let's go here. $50 sent to the opponent. I bet you could send someone $1 on chess.com and they would resign for you. All right, we're just going to castle here. Let's go here. Okay. Okay, they're trying to hop their knight in. Keep an eye on that. I mean, we could go knight back and try and kick it. We'd have to play rook here first, though. Like, rook here, knight here, pawn here. Should I play the cow opening? That is true, smothered mate. We do have a pretty cracked open. I mean, to be honest with you, though, I think I just locked in really hard for the 25 gifted, though, in fairness. Should I sack the rook? Doesn't quite work in this specific position. We're just going to lose 2 pawns. I mean, if they go here, I'm going to take over this main diagonal, though. Okay. All right, so we lose 1 pawn. I don't think that's the end of the world here. I'm not going to go crying about it. Let's go. Okay, we should probably speed up a little bit as well. I need to calibrate my brain from 10-0 to 5-0. I'm thinking if we push through the center, that might be nice. Our opponent's king is still in the middle of the board here. So we just try to get some pawns moving in the center, break the center apart, and go after their king. Okay. Now they're going to get their king out of the middle. Now we can start attacking on the king side. I think we can do that pretty easily with this pawn. I mean, takes. Not the end of the world. Let's keep pushing. Ooh. If we take... Oh, my knight's hanging. They're threatening rook takes, bishop takes, queen takes. I'm losing more material, aren't I? Okay, can't take here. Ah, queen here, maybe. This is a fun move. The idea is, yes, they'll take this pawn, but I'll take this pawn, which is right in front of their king, and could cause some threats. I'm also seeing bishop. I'm seeing bishop takes pawn, pawn takes, knight takes here. You know, we can... Oh my gosh, it's brilliant. He sacrificed the knight. Oh, he sacrificed the knight. Oh. Uh-oh, black. Uh-oh, black. Brawl things, don't tell me the evals, please, in positions. Don't tell me the evals. Okay. Wait, I have mate here, surely. We just need to calc this. Oh, the problem with... Oh, wait, we just win the queen. That's what it is. We just win the queen. It's just knight here. Or knight here. Oh, let's go, boys. What a move. He sacrificed the knight. Let's go, dude. All right, we got 2 minutes and 14 seconds to wrap this thing up. Let's go, guys. So our bishop is kind of trapped out right now. We probably want to fix that as well. Just push, maybe. I'm assuming they're going to go here and go for, like, this attack. Now that's an interesting move. That was a brilliant move, hey? I'm not surprised. Can I check here? Probably not. Shoot, I feel like I'm messing this up. I don't know what to do with this rook. If there's no squares it can move to. And they've got passed pawns. I might consider sacking here, to be honest. There's also like bishop back, just trying to get a bit more solid. I'm having trouble getting my pieces out. I've got this big piece advantage, but it's very hard to actually capitalize on. I'm going to go here. I've got this idea of bringing my king out this way. Oh, but if I go this way, there's just these bishop checks. Wait, they have it anyway. There's no knight check because of bishop back. Really not happy with how this is playing out. Let's go here. Oh, brother. What am I doing? That feels like a good move, though. We're down to 1:11, bro. I gotta clutch up here. Let's go here. This bishop is just so useless right now. Maybe I need to play bishop back next and try and just grab a new diagonal. But look at how blocked out it is. If they were take here, I can take here, but they're never gonna do that. They're never gonna help me out that way. Oh, let's just check. Oh my gosh. No, bro. I threw a win, dude. I mean, GG's for my opponent, but that is not well played by me. That's crazy, bro. What does it want me to play here? It wants me to play bishop takes. Oh, it wants me to play. What is it? Takes. Okay, so I take. They take. Oh, and we check and pick up the bishop. So, guys, once I miss this tactic here. Boom, we just messed up here. We needed to play bishop takes c4. I just needed to sack. Yeah, this just opens everything up, and then we can actually use our piece advantage. All right, let's hop into the next game here. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that follow button or press subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. It really does help, guys. Yeah, we needed to sack the bishop. We found the nice knight sack. I think they can sack their bishop in that line. That was a mistake for me. You're supposed to play h6 first, I think. That was a hard find, though. Yeah, no, not an easy find in Blitz, for sure. I probably would have found that in Rapid, to be honest. Chess is such a hard game. It really is. It really is. I mean, ultimately, like, even up material, chess comes down to, like, can you coordinate your pieces better than your opponent? And we really struggled to coordinate our pieces together there. My threat now is knight takes, queen takes, and taking. They're going to just step out of the way. All right, we've completed development. We're going to castle short here. We don't want to castle long because it's very easy for them to launch these pawns forward. And they have this bishop and knight as targets. Let's go here. We can also, well, we can't go bishop back and push this pawn, actually. We can't do that. Let's push. I'm trying to remove this pawn from the defense of this knight so we can take it. Ah, that's a nice find. If I take, they've got queen takes knight. And the bishop comes in. Okay, we can't take that. He's going to go back somewhere. But yeah, I can't take that. It's a nice move from white. Knight takes, bishop takes, pawn takes. Let's just trade off here. Oh, shoot. Don't have bishop here because they just take. This is what comes with a check. All right. We are losing. We are losing, but we have some ideas here. I think we might have knight takes knight because the pawn can't recapture. So they got to keep the queen tied to the knight. But if they go here or here, I can just trade it off. I think we're actually winning the material back here, guys. Unless they can sack their queen here. Which, to be fair, they might be able to. Oh, this is a weird move. I didn't see this. We maybe just have bishop back. Then they would take bishop back, takes, and then we would take. Yeah. I believe we're getting our piece back here, guys. It's not from some brilliant planning ahead of time, but it does work. I believe we just start with rook takes here. Rook takes, then we play pawn takes knight. Oh, there's a check. Wait, can I go here? So we're hitting the queen and the knight. Oh, no. Oh, wait. We have this. There is also this check. Yes! They miss it. Oh, my gosh. Yes, boys. Wait, I'm not even winning, though. Am I winning? Because I'm still -3 here. But we're hitting these two pieces. So they sack, I'm assuming. I'm assuming we get one of these back, though. Because the bishop can't go anywhere to defend the knight. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's grab. Wow, bro. I mean, this is going to be a weird one to win, to be fair. Because my king is kind of wide out in the open. And they have so many pawns. They just have an abundance of pawns here. This does appear to be a fork. So yeah, they give up a pawn. Let's take. Let's go hit this rook. We could have something like rook here and push as well, depending on where they move this rook to. I mean, if they go here, none of the tactics work, though. This is the plan. We're trying to win material back through tactics. Our opponent seems to miss some tactical ideas. I mean, they're trying to push my king to a square where the knight can check. Yeah, but, I mean... Okay. Oh! Oh, this is a fun idea. The idea is if I take, they just check. Wow, that's a nice find. So, I have to move the queen back to defend the rook. Never mind, my opponent's a tactical god. Clearly, I have no idea what I'm talking about. But okay, the queen defends the rook. I mean, if they could get the rook here, it's like mate. But there's no quick way for them to do that. It all takes a few moves. I'm going to start pressing my 3v2 over here. Let's go here. I mean, they're trying to push this. If I go rook here, push, takes, knight check, rook takes, rook takes. This is really nice for my opponent here. I think if they... they're really coordinating their piece as well. I think we go here, and after push, we just push back, maybe. Or can we take... If we push back and they push... Obviously, there's a fork. We see that. So push. We go queen here. I don't know how I'm ever going to win this pawn back, guys. I'm not going to lie. Like, this is actually really bad. We need to really push this 3v2 hard. We need counterplay. I mean, we messed up, though. We let this pawn get pushed, but it's... I mean... We got to just keep pushing, guys. We got to keep pushing. I don't have anything else. So we're stopping the rook from coming here. Now we've got rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Although there is a fork at the end of that, so... Trying to get in behinds. I mean, it doesn't really do much. We would just win a pawn. Takes, we take. I might be getting mated here, guys. I should have probably thrown a check in. GG's, bro. GG's. Yeah, we're just completely lost here. We're just completely lost here. That's crazy, bro. Well played by my opponent there. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that follow button or press subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. It really does help the channel grow. All right, we're playing the Sicilian Bowdler attack. So far, we've had 2 games in a row, by the way, where we've won a queen through tactics and lost, which is kind of insane if you think about it. If I go here and they take and we take, okay, that's fine. I think we lose a pawn here, but I mean, it's not really the end of the world. We get some counterplay. We get some counterplay. I don't know what I want to do with this rook yet. There's also like ideas of bringing the knight here and trying to set up attacks. Okay. Okay, I don't want this bishop to hop in and pin the knight to my queen, so I'm going to push this pawn. We do need to be aware that the queen needs to defend this pawn. Like, let's say my queen was, like, on b1, for example. They could play bishop takes, pawn takes, and queen takes knight. So the queen is tactically defending that knight, so we need to keep that there. Like, I can't play this either for the same reason. I'm trying to get my bishop to this diagonal. It's going to just help our position a lot more. Bro went from he is missing tactical ideas to he is a tactical god. Yes. Honestly, that's more positional than tactical for my opponent that last game. Yeah, the last game was lost, though. Yeah, true. I mean, there's probably a moment where I was winning, but even when we won the queen, keep in mind we weren't, like, up material. Okay, that's going to fix a lot for us getting that traded off there. Let's go here, and then I want to double my rooks. A lot of this game is going to be played through this e-file. The open file on the board. If we can take control, we take control of the game. Okay, we have to trade that. We must. Okay, this is going to allow us to take control of the file like we just talked about. We bring our rook out, hit the queen, and then we bring the queen over. Oh, but if I bring the queen over, we lose a pawn. I don't want to lose a pawn. Okay, they still can't go here, though, so it's fine. My next move will be queen here, and we'll just have full control. We'll hop into the 7th rank. We'll create chaos, and we should at least be in the driver's seat in this one, but we are down a pawn. We are down a pawn. Queen here next. Guys, I might shift to 3-0 blitz after this one. I feel like 5-0 blitz is kind of like a weird middle ground. It is fun, though. I'm thinking queen here, rook here. And then we're hitting this pawn twice. And we'll get back that pawn that we were down and also split them up. So, okay. They do adjust in time. It's a good find. Let's still play this rook move, though. I like it. My other thought is if we can push this pawn and get a pawn to h6, we'll cut the king off and we'll have back rank ideas. Okay, we don't want to trade queens because we are down material. Queen here, they just push. Well, is there queen takes, rook takes? This is not ideal. I'm not sure if we're losing, but we might be. Okay, let's hit this pawn. We're also trying to get a rook up, maybe. But I'm just worried they can just push, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's time for us to get pieces behind this pawn. So rook here, and then queen back as well. This is troubling, though. This is troubling. We might be losing here. Okay. If I go here and they play check, rook takes, pawn takes, king takes. Okay, we're fine. But if I go here, there's queen check. That might be wraps, guys. That might be wraps. Okay, let's force them to find the queen check. I'm assuming they will, though. And I can just resign. GG's, GG's. All right, let's get into some 3-0 blitz here. Let's get into some 3-0. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that follow button or press subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And let's get locked for some 3-0 blitz. Let's go, guys. Okay, let's go here. Right here. Okay, we have to go back. Playing the Vienna game. Is that 3-Ls in a row? Yeah, 3-Ls in a row. They've been good ones, though. I feel like we're gonna crush in 3-0 blitz right now, honestly. I'm feeling pretty warmed up. I don't think we're playing bad. I think our opponents have just played some really nice games, to be honest. Which happens, you know. It is high elo chess, right? So let's double our rooks on this F file. Oh, now I want the D file. I lied. Change of plans. Push. I guess they can take that. I mean, these pawns are doubled anyway. I don't really care. If they take here, I'm going to take all that. Oh, wait. That is not great, bro. That is not great. Lol. Lol. Go queen here next. Then we'll bring the knight out. Hit the queen. All right, so we've completed development. Castling short makes sense. Let's go for this. Okay, bishop back. We need to keep the bishop on this diagonal. We want to bring the knight here, forking the queen in this pawn. And if they do decide to trade off, they're trading off their valuable bishop for our knight. So, and we get a tempo on that rook. Okay, looks like they're going to shuffle pieces over this way. It's pretty common in these types of setups. I would like to push in the center. I think we might drop a pawn here. Okay. But yeah, we're going to get to push here. Push takes, bishop takes, yeah. Oh, that's their push and push. I'm not sold on that plan. Let's go here and then we'll push. Push takes... Okay, we still can't push. Let me push. He knows I want to push. He knows I want to push. Okay. Oh, they've got queen takes pawn. I think. Yeah. This defends checkmate and we're hitting the rook. If we move our king to the corner, we're threatening to take the queen. I'm guessing something like rook here is coming. Okay, now we're threatening to win the queen. Bishop's got to go all the way back to maintain this. Oh boy. That's not good. We're in some trouble here, guys. We're in some trouble here, guys. Oh, not the triple stack. Not the triple stack. If check, we've got queen. Oh no, there's no check. I mean, the thing is, we're only down pawns right now, but we're down 3 of them. So rook takes, I'll probably play pawn takes just to avoid any, like, more trades. There's also, like, maybe rook takes, bishop takes. Yeah, this is probably a bit better because we're just targeting that pawn. So I'll go, like, something active with my king next. Let's go here. Now we're threatening to win this. And they can't defend it. Okay, so we're going to get 1 pawn back. Hold on. No, we're not. Wait, that's free. Now that's hanging as well. The tables are turning. Here. I'm trying to get my king active because we're down material. So like this will make it feel like we're playing with all of our material. Oh, check. Okay, hold on. Ooh. Let's go here. Take. Okay, so takes. I don't want them to take this pawn with check because I want to take back myself. Knight here. Shoot. $37 versus 50, guys. Can I get my first blitz win of this stream? Come on. Knight's got to move. We're going to win this pawn. We are going to win this pawn. Okay. That is not optimal. Maybe this move. Not a lot of time left here, guys. Oh, they check. We're just not getting there in time. Yeah, they're going to find this mate, guys. Pretty much no doubt about it. Yeah, it's good technique. Oh, I missed the rook trade. I actually think we had a decent shot at flagging them there, to be fair. All right, guys. I just want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of our stream, NewTab Web Solutions. They built my website at highvariancechess.com. Let me just show it off to you guys really quick. It has my stream embedded into the website. You can literally click watch here and watch it. It shows live now on all of my socials. And then you have like my lessons dashboard where you can literally buy lessons through the website using a really cool credit system. There's student testimonials. There's contact forms. I can use my admin dashboard to set my availability, my pricing. It's really cool. If you guys are interested at all in getting your website updated, refreshed, or building a brand new website in your vision, these guys are awesome. My link in the chat in the description gives you 10% off. And then they also have a massive sale going on right now. So if you're interested at all, now is the perfect time to go check it out. 5 L's in a row. God damn. Time to turn it around, bro. Time to turn it around. Bishop back. Let's maintain this pressure. Gotta take that. Guess we take. We'll just castle along here. That's interesting. I'm surprised they didn't take that pawn. But I guess they were worried about maybe us playing bishop takes pawn. So I understand that. Let's go here. Trying to take control of the open file. Time to table the turns. Could not agree more. Let's go here. I'm thinking bishop here to just lock things in nicely. And at some point we do want to address this pin. Maybe just moving the queen out of the way. Okay, now we get out of the way. Maybe rook here as well. I guess that was kind of like a big pin. Let's defend our pawn. I can see this move getting played. It just doesn't do anything, you know? It just doesn't do anything. It's just bringing our queen into the game. Now we push in the center. Yeah, this is nice so far. Thinking knight here could be a nice follow-up. There's also maybe queen. Okay, let's start with this. I'm thinking queen here and pushing in the center could be good as well. There's also knight here now hitting the queen. Okay, I can't take because if bishop takes queen, I mean, it's not going to work, buddy. That's not going to work on me, buddy. Yeah, we got to table these turns hard. Okay, we need to get out of the way of this pin, I think. I'm going to take the aggressive route here. I'm going to take the aggressive route. They have to move this knight now. I only see 2 possible moves. I think maybe this is better, but then I'm just pushing anyway. I'm just pushing. Push again. I'm trying to open the center up and rotate our rooks in. Okay. Trying to make progress here, guys. I can't take this. The bishop comes back. I'm trying to maybe... It's interesting. I don't really have any checks here, but it feels like a lot of pressure. But maybe it just feels scary, but isn't scary. Maybe knight back was the better threat. Yeah, I don't have much. Let's go here. The idea being takes, we take. And if knight here, we just bring the queen back. We're just trying to keep the pressure on our opponent's king. Check is really interesting as well, actually. Ooh, this would be a great move. They miss it. I'll show you guys that after the game. I think that would have been a draw. Do we have a check here? Oh, we do. We can play check. Speaking of cool checks. Because after takes, we take back and we hit the queen. Wow, they saw that really quick. Down to 50 seconds, guys. This is crunch time. This is crunch time. I'm going to push here. serious pressure. White's in serious danger of being mated in a couple of moves here, guys. What do we do here? I maybe just push again, to be honest. There's also rook here, maybe. I mean, if takes, we've got connected passers. I'm just going to push, guys. We're so close to glory. Come on. If I need to, I'll slide the other rook behind. I should have promoted the check, probably. Okay. Bro. I can't find the mate. I mean, we're still completely winning. This is close to mate. We gotta ladder him up. We gotta ladder him up. Ah. All right. GG's, we got our first win. We're back, boys. We're back with a W. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's hop into the next one here. Yeah, opponent took the queens off the board there because he's just worried about getting checkmated, guys. That's basically it. Okay. Oh, do they have check here? Check, we push, but then they would have this check. Okay. I'm not sure if that was a missed move. If bishop takes, we just take the queen. If queen takes, king takes, we defend that pawn. Defend and attack. This knight is mostly just going to be taking that bishop off the board here. Oh! Oh no! I missed... Wait, was this mate? Check, king here. Okay, it's not mate. It's not mate. It's not mate. I think that would have just won a pawn, though. They have this now. Okay, wait, hold on. We gotta go here. There's, like, threats of bishop takes pawn. I want to go here and double my rooks on this f-file. Take that. Is it harder to win on a Saturday? Maybe there's some mental difficulty. Let's try and get our rooks doubled. If they go rook takes, we have to play queen takes, pawn takes. And then we just get our king nice and active, and we play a pretty equal endgame out. Which I'm not scared of. I'm not scared of. I'm handling the troll in the TikTok chat, guys. I got you. I got you. We're good. Okay, now they don't get to have a pass pawn anymore. So, that's a pretty big concession. Now we just get our king nice and active here. I think king here, rook here. Going after this pawn. It's actually very difficult. They need to play like here and here or something. Like here, here, here. No, it still doesn't work. Takes. Okay. I think we're winning a pawn. I mean, I don't see any way that we're not winning a pawn here. Pawns look like a Tetris piece, yeah. Oh, we just... Okay, we check. That's a fun move. I missed that. Okay. So I guess we didn't win a pawn. It was just an equal trade. Okay, I mean, this is just very drawn looking. Okay, we don't want to take and fix their pawn structure. We could check. Okay, this messes up their pawn structure. I mean, we've got significantly better pawn structure. That might give us some opportunities. I'm not sure, but if we check, they just get in. I don't want to do that. So we need to either push or just leave it. If we push, takes, pawn takes, we give them a pass pawn. Okay, I think I'm just going to leave it. That's wrong, though, isn't it? Here, here, here. Takes, takes, takes. Here. I mean, it might be drawn. It might be drawn. If I go backwards and they go forwards, though, is that where I start getting myself in trouble? Okay, we got to just play and just hope this is drawn. If it's not, that's really unfortunate. Yeah, this is lost, guys, I think. It's maybe drawn. Let's get in our shuffle bag for now. I think it's maybe lost, though. Damn, bro. Yeah, I didn't have time to really look at it, but that is a shame. That is a shame. All right, guys, I'm going to go run to the bathroom really quick. I'll be back in 2 seconds. All righty, boys. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm ready to get hot. I'm ready to get hot. Let's go. Who wants to see me get back to 2100? Let's go, guys. What is this? What is this slop, bro? Fine, I'll take the pawn. What? Why am I getting disrespected? No, bro. Why am I getting disrespected? No way, bro. No way. Does this guy, like, know who I am or something? This has to be a stream sniper, bro. I'm sorry. This has to be a stream sniper. There's no way this dude just randomly is doing this against me. Bro, I don't even know what to do here. Is this the move? Like, I don't even know how to play against this. Maybe knight here as well. Looks good. I mean, we're up crazy on the clock, so. Okay, we're going to probably long castle here. Okay. Ah, we bishop takes pawn, dude. Darn it. Rook here. No, we didn't have bishop takes pawn. We did not. Castle time. We need to make sure that this skewer never happens. Okay. We need to break through the center. Okay. If pawn takes, knight takes, we're threatening. Okay. Interesting. Let's go. I actually don't know what to play here. I'm not going to lie. Let's go here for now. I mean, I'm assuming that they're going to move the queen and sack the rook for it, but yeah. I feel like I'm going to lose this, guys. This guy's playing like really good. Oh, this is feeling engine-y now. This is feeling weird. Okay, does that not just give up a knight? Okay. Let's give our king some breathing room here. We have a skewer, maybe? No, it's not a skewer. My idea is... Oh boy, what? Okay. Okay, that's a checkmate threat. If I go bishop back and they go bishop takes, king takes, it's check here and mate. My assumption is we're getting mated here, guys. There's just that, right? Yeah. Oh, no, I missed that. Oh, darn it. Too low on time. That is unfortunate. All right, you got me, bro. Is this a legit opponent, though? Seems legit, to be honest. Okay. That was a weird game. GG's, though. Maybe I just got clipped on. I don't know. What do you guys think? That felt like I was getting cheated against, but I guess you never really know. 100% engine. There was a lot of really weird moves there, guys. There was a lot of really weird moves there. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, please don't forget to click that follow button or press subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. It really all does help. Why didn't you analyze? Because, bro, I know what's going to happen if I analyze. Okay, this guy just blinded a piece. I know what's going to happen if I analyze. It's going to show that some of his moves weren't perfect, and everyone's going to be like, oh, he's not cheating, he's not cheating. And I just don't feel like getting rage baited by that right now. Because I know when people are, like, not playing legit, but, like, the general public does not. Like, not to be a dick, it's just like, Every time I pull it up, I'm usually right. But then everyone's like, "Oh, dude, like he only played at a 2600 elo level. That would never be an engine." You know, it's like just don't feel like dealing with that right now. Let's hit the queen. Cheating is purely speculative. It's speculative until chess.com bans their account. Chess.com will like ban their accounts pretty quickly. But you gotta wait like a day. So can I check and take here? I don't think I quite can. It's probably not enough. Seeing a little rook sack idea here though. Like rook takes, pawn takes, knight check. Or maybe it's knight takes. Can't play it now. Or maybe we can actually. Rook takes, pawn takes, knight check. He sacrificed the rook. Let's go for it. He had 2 brilliant moves. That's it. Oh, yeah, he can just ignore it. This either works or it's terrible. I'm not sure. I mean, we're obviously threatening mate in one. He's going to have to address this now. Or, I mean, he can obviously toss a check in. If I go knight back, then they take. No, it would be here, knight back. Bishop takes, queen takes. Okay, so we start with this check for sure. Then we play bishop takes. Now I want to play another check. Is it bishop takes, pawn takes? Hold on, I gotta clean this up. I don't know. I mean, ultimately, I'm only down 2 points of material, and we both have like a minute left, so this can't be that bad. To be honest, it can't be that bad. We're at least gonna make him think for a lot of his minute. Check. Oh. Do they have this? I might have messed up here, guys. Ooh, uh-oh. That's not good. Oh! Wow, that was an exceedingly bad move. I guess it doesn't change anything, though. Actually, it doesn't change anything. We're losing that rook anyway. Okay, we're only down 8 points of material. I mean, how do I create enough I guess we start pushing these pawns. We're essentially going to have to, like, distract this guy for, like, a while here. I guess I can just take that. And there's our distraction gone. No, dude. All right, we got to see if my rook sack was any good. Whoa, I'm +3. Okay. They don't hate the rook sack, but they want knight to e2. Oh, wait, no, that's not my move. Wait. They want cx d4? Wait, what? Why is it saying knight e2? Oh, they want me to just pull the knight back. Okay. I understand. Okay, and after that, I'm screwed. I have to play rook takes bishop. Because I'm cutting everything off, and then my rook comes in, and I'm winning. Okay. That's a fun play. Oh, whoops. Yeah, bit of an L streak right now. Bit of an L streak. It happens, though. It happens. He sacrificed the rook, though. So, probably worth it. Probably worth it just for the memes, man. The rook sack was not a huge blunder. I was still winning after the rook sack. You could see it on the eval. The second time I sacked the rook was the blunder. It was only able to be sacked once. True dat. Okay, let's just castle. Our rook can recapture. Okay, that's a blunder because of this. Threatening a fork, and we're threatening a pawn. And they can't defend both, you know? If this rook moves, we also get to take this bishop, so that's another layer to this that's going to make things complicated. We need to make sure that at no point this bishop can, like, you know, check and, like, create tactics as well. Okay, we're just up 2 pawns now out of the opening. That's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. Let's try to get back on track with a win here, guys. Let's go. And we back. And we back on our bullshit. Check. Okay, I'll take another pawn. We have so many pawns, dude. We have a greedy amount of pawns right now. Let's go here. I don't think the rook check does much for us. I mean, I see it, obviously. Let's go back. I don't want the rook to infiltrate for white. We don't want to give our opponent counterplay. There's also, like, this check, which might trade bishops. But again, I don't want to allow the rook in. They're going to collect some pawns if I do. So now we can play it. Okay, that's GG's. Oh, okay. You know what's funny is they still get forked, guys. They still get forked. That's funny. All right, we take those. We get a win back. Let's go. Oh, yeah, apologies for the cursing. Apologies. Sorry. That's a fun move. I can't take because of queen takes rook. Let's go here. Thank you, Jace, for the flower. Appreciate it, buddy. That's just a blunder. We're hitting the queen and the bishop. Oh, it's the same tactic. What the heck is that, bro? Okay, let's castle. This guy knows one tactic, and damn, he's good at it. I'll probably go rook here next. Maybe bishop takes knight here. Okay, let's take that off the board. If rook here, I think we might have bishop here. Let me draw the arrow. Bishop here, trying to trade off the knight. They block it again. Let's go rook here, defend our pawns. So, guys. What's up, Regis? How's it going, buddy? Let's go here. We can also play rook here now. Defend that pawn. I don't really love my setup. I would say black is slightly better here. Just being a little self-critical. If this trade happens, I'm going to like my position a lot more. Yeah, they don't go for it. Okay. Could potentially play bishop back at some point as well. Because right now, both my rooks are tied down, and I don't really like that. And I think, well, knight here, bishop back might be forced anyway. If they play... Yeah, they might have just missed an opportunity to win some material. Let's push, though. If they take, it opens them up. And if they push, we can just capture. Hmm. I don't love my move options here. I think after knight here, I'm losing material. Okay, I feel like they're missing that a little bit. Okay, after knight here, now we have bishop back because the position has changed a bit. Maybe we can get our king over. If we get our king over, it frees up pieces. There's no check. There's rook takes. Okay, I'm going to go pawn hunting. I'm going to pawn hunting. There's also like bishop here, just like locking everything in. And then my rook really does get freed up. So maybe this is better than just like trying to poach some pawns. No, I'm too greedy. I'm too much of a greedy boy. And I'm getting punished for my greediness right away. Dang. Okay, well, our rook is still free to move now. So let's get it moving. Check. Check would win a pawn. We in? We in there? A minute versus 40 seconds. It's very drawn. This is a very drawn endgame, but it's really hard to do that in Blitz with 3 minutes. With a minute left, really. Very tricky. Probably rook here next. Okay. Rook here and... Okay, you know what? I think rook here and push might be solid. The issue is I just don't want this check to happen. That pawn can't be protected. He's got to go around now. Yeah. This pawn is going to be my hero. If he pushes again, we can check and pick up that pawn. Exactly. We're promoting now. I think this is drawn because it's their move. They go here. I promote. They go here. Yeah, and then there's no way for me to stop this from promoting. So yeah, it's drawn, but we win on the clock. We'll take it, boys. We'll take it. What is that? 2 wins in a row? Holy. We're on fire. If you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that follow button or press subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. It really does help the channel out, guys. Let's play through the center. We haven't decided which way we want to castle yet. That's intentional. We're keeping things flexible here. Top back. We'll castle short here, most likely. Hey, thank you, Taylor. Much appreciated, buddy. We're going to take this way. We don't really want to open our king up like that. If we can dislocate that knight, we have this. Let's bring our rooks into the center. There might be knight here also. Oh, I've got a tactic. Hold on. If we get our rooks double, there's like a check, and then we can take. I mean, I don't think they're going to fall for that, but okay, it's still on the board. Check, knight takes, and rook takes rook. Check, knight takes. Okay, it does not work now. Okay, let's go here. Weird position, guys. Weird position. Okay, they triple stack. We just play rook takes back. I think we're quite happy with this actually. Because they can't go like here, for example. Yeah, so now they have to go there. Now takes. Maybe this is just very drawn. Might have overestimated this a little bit. I might have overestimated my position a little bit. I mean, this is just going to be like a fairly complicated endgame now. I don't mind trading that. It's same colored bishops, though, which can lead to one side winning. We're going to try and push our 3v2 advantage. We got to get our king out, though. We also want to get our pawns onto dark squares. So, see how I'm instantly going for a dark squared pawn storm here? And then these pawns are on dark squares. We'll keep it like that. Well, we can't really. We have to push. But we'll try to push here. Okay, they're doing a good job freezing our pawns on light squares. Some nice play from black so far. I think bishop here and then push. So they see how they're pushing their 4v3. Okay, that was just a blunder. They're pushing their 4v3, and I was pushing my 3v2. I don't have that anymore, though. Okay. I think we can just shuffle our bishop back and forth. I don't think we need to do anything too rash here. We don't want to trade bishops, though. That's for sure. We trade bishops, this is probably an L. Oh, dude, I'm just blundering everything. Oh, I'm not locked, bro. I'm not locked, bro. This is lost now. I mean, obviously, they only have a minute left, but this is probably lost. Let's go here just to cut off some squares and keep an eye on our own pawn. Like bishop here, bishop here. Okay. Don't know what they're trying to do with that. Could actually mix a check in maybe. It's just over, boys. I mean, they played a much better endgame than me. I can't be too mad. I mean, they're playing some moves here, which I'm like, okay, you don't really need to play that, but... Yeah, GG's, boys. GG's. Well played by my opponent there. Nice endgame technique. And it comes down to just an extra pawn at the end there. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, please don't forget to click that follow button or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And yeah, let's hop into the next game here. Let's go here. That is an L of a pawn. All good though. Let's hop back. Exciting news on the YouTube channel front. We're releasing our checkers video today. So if you guys missed that stream, we basically collabed with a guy who I would call the Gotham Chess of checkers. He's like, you know, like international master level at checkers and has like hundreds of thousands of followers. We did a stream with him. And yeah, the video is very entertaining. So if you're not already, subscribe to my YouTube and be on the lookout for that later today. I have the video all done. I'm just waiting to click upload on it. Okay. Let's go here. Pawn takes. Gotta look at the sack. Doesn't look like it works. Can I take this pawn though? Oh, wait, do I have sacking the rook? Because if they take, I take the queen. Oh, and it's back rank. Oh, wait, but no, because they just go knight here. Knight here, queen here. Oh, this is so complicated now. Knight here, queen takes, rook takes, so we're winning a rook. Wait, I feel like this is brilliant, bro. What's up, better than nothing? Congrats on the 10 stream watch streak. Thank you, Donkey Man, for the prime sub. Much appreciated. Yo, is this move brilliant? Is this move brilliant? Yo, they are really thinking about this, bro. I feel like this is brilliant, guys. I think the line that's going to get played is knight here. Okay, and then just queen takes. Then rook takes, then rook takes rook. If they take here, I'm just up a queen. Yeah, later, buddy. Guys, the point of this is if the rook moves, this is actually just checkmate. That was a beautiful game. Ew. Ewington. Wow, how do I not get a brilliant for that? How do I not get a brilliant for that? That's crazy. I feel a little gypped. If pawn takes, knight takes, and we stack the knight. Okay, it doesn't go for it. Which I think you're supposed to accept it, to be honest. But all right. Let's go here. If this pawn ever moves, we'll almost have checkmate. Now his king is stuck in the center. Maybe this bishop back move is better, so it's easy for us to bring the bishop out with a check. Low key, I'm kind of regretting that. Let's go here just so our bishop can develop. Guys, I'm not playing viewers today. We do viewer tournaments on Sundays, so just click subscribe and come back on Sunday if you're interested in getting a match against me. We're going to go here and check. Trying to remove this bishop from the game and apply more pressure. Darn it. All right, let's go here. I wanted to keep this bishop on the board. There's no way to do it. So we'll just take back like this, open our rook up, and yeah, just continue developing our pieces here. This guy's defending well, man. He's doing what you're supposed to do, which is like, if your king's uncomfortable, just trade off my attackers. All right. I'm going to stick my king in the center as well. Okay. We're going to have to push this pawn before we swing this rook over. Otherwise, they're going to be able to take this pawn and pile drive through. Am I going to be in the Wallace and Gromit live action movie? Are you saying I look like one of the Wallace and Gromit characters? What? Let's go here. Let's target this pawn. There's also like, maybe we go here anyway to go for this fork. But if they play rook back, my knight feels a little trapped. So I guess we have this. It's probably worth going for. If they go something like this, I also have rook takes. Yeah, that's probably accurate. I mean, if they really go after it, we're just going to push, right? And then en passant, knight takes. All still improves our position. I mean, yes, it messes up our pawn structure, but it's not really a big deal. Okay, I don't usually read chat, but I missed a cool move, unfortunately. Well, no. Well, okay. If the king had been on a square where we could check, it almost works. There's almost a tactic. It didn't quite work at any point there, so never mind. Okay, we're hitting two different things here. Okay. This is probably not ideal. I don't know if we're losing or if this is just one of those games where it's really hard to get a draw. I'm assuming that it's losing, though, to be honest. Threat is rook takes bishop. So, like, if they, like, take or... Okay, they're not going to fall for it. They're not going to fall for the bait. Let's go back. I think this rook needs to come back as well, most likely. I mean, these pawns are just flowing. And there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Alright, we gotta just play faster. They don't quite have a tornado because we can just go here. And then after check, we go here. Rook here, I might just be getting mated in a couple, guys. I'm giving myself the A8 square. No, dude. Oh, there was a check. I was trying to move. I still had my pawn left. No, we actually had that one, bro. We actually had that one, bro. No, so close, dude. 0.2 seconds. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bro. It's hard because like even when you're up a little bit of time in those scrambles, it's a lot easier to be the one playing the checks because as me, I'm just kind of guessing where his pieces are gonna land. Dang it. That was winnable, bro. That was winnable. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, please don't forget to click that follow button or press subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. It really does all help. What? Oh, true that. Okay. I'm going to try and farm a queen trade here. I mean, if he doesn't want to, he doesn't want to. I feel like I'm getting attacked right now, though, and I would rather just trade the queens off the board, to be honest. Fun opening for my opponent here. Let's keep bullying that queen for coming out early. Let's keep bullying it. Let's keep bullying it. This is what you do, guys. You develop your pieces. You hit the opponent's queen. Very soon, we're going to try to move our king in order to sort of manually castle here. So here, here, and rook here. I think we're fine here. I think we're fine. If they still had a light squared bishop, I'd feel a little bit more scared. But I think we're chilling. Perfect. We could go here and just have a bit of a steadier base. I feel like this is better, maybe. I don't know. We're obviously a lot more exposed than our opponent is, but there's also potentially h5, bishop here. Or maybe there's like push and push and we get the bishop out this way. Tough position, though. These pawns just, they want to just roll these pawns. Like, that's White's idea. Roll these pawns, create chaos in the center. Whereas our plans aren't as clear. I'm just not used to playing against this specific opening. That looks like maybe a misstep, though. Like, I'm down to trade the bishop off. That's a fun move. That is a fun move. I'll take here. Rook takes, queen here. I don't see anything that's instantly losing, which is always a good thing. Let's go here. If rook takes, I'll play queen here. Then we'll hop the knight in next. We should be all right here, guys. We should be all right. Okay. Not the move I expected, but we're still going to stick with the same plan here. I think it's good. And then we'll play rook to e8 as well here. Now there's no checks. We could also rip queen to h5, just trying to trade again. But I think we have to play rook e8 first. Because if we didn't, they would have like this check. Okay, we do have rook takes pawn, but then we get hit with this. I don't think we can play that. Let's go for the queen trade first. If queen takes pawn takes rook check, we're fine on h7. We don't love it, but we're fine. Opponent's starting to struggle on the clock here as well. This guy's 21-20. We'll get a nice, decent elo boost if we win this. I think at this point, speed is our most important factor. Yeah, opponent's playing very well for low time. But we have a minute left, let's be real. He's not winning this. I can't even defend that pawn. There you have it. Yeah, we have a whole minute left in a 3-minute game. That's just really wraps. That's just really raps. Hey, that was a good high elo opponent that we just beat there. We'll take that. That was plus what, 9 or 10 elo? We will take it. I mean, yeah, I'll take that. This bishop move is stopping me from castling. I guess we don't really have to castle. We can just go here, maybe. Or here and here. Worried about the knight hopping in as well, though. Okay, let's try and win this bishop. Okay, now we can castle. Perfect. I mean, the thing is, like, they're pushing these pawns, but, like, I think that it's going to be tough for them to keep them rolling without the light squared bishop. And we'll just freeze them. And there's less, like, checkmating type threats when they don't have, like, a queen left and they've just got 2 rooks and a knight. Okay. They want to push this pawn. I gotta play something. We could have also gone like rook here maybe, but okay. Now if we go back, they can push. This might be a mistake on my part, to be honest. I'm not sure how I hold on to everything here. Oh wait, we just trade rooks. That's what it is. Trade rooks and king here. I don't know why I wasn't even thinking about trading rooks there. I almost just blundered my knight. Okay. My brain needs to flip on. So my thought here is if we trade rooks, I'm winning because I'm going to win this pawn and we're just going to push. So that's kind of why this might feel a little bit trade heavy to you guys. If I go here, takes. Yeah, this should be winning for us. We might lose a pawn in the process, but overall it's worth it. Now here, and now we just have this passed pawn, and it's 3 versus 3. But this should be winning for black. The king is also cut off. Here and here. They do have a check. Okay, again, their king is still cut off. We're going to keep our rook on this c file. Let's keep pushing. I'm going to wait for him to overextend this, if he does. I feel like I'm just first, no? Okay. I'm going to accept their draw offer because I'm low on time here, guys. And it is just drawn. So, it is just drawn. I was thinking of ways to try and trick them. Like, queening, rook takes, and just see if they mess up somehow. I don't know, like, misclick. I don't know. I was thinking of tricks, but ultimately I didn't want to end up in an endgame where we were playing king and rook versus king and rook. So, oh well. Not a bad result, though, regardless. We'll take a draw. We'll take a Drawlington. All right, guys, we're going to be live for around 20 more minutes. Then I'm going to wrap up for the morning stream. We'll be back again at around 3 p.m. EST. For context, right now it's 11 a.m. EST, so like 4 hours from now, we'll be back again. And we'll do an afternoon stream. We're not going to do a nighttime stream tonight. Do have plans. Ooh, wait a second. I think I'm losing. takes cat. If we cat. Oh no, we have to do. Can I long castle? There's this knight check then. Oh, I can't long castle anyway because of the queen. So if I short castle, there's knight check. We have queen takes. We're down 2 points of material. That was a blunder. That was absolutely a blunder. Play rook d1 next. I mean, it's 3-0 blitz, guys. We can still make this really complicated and tricky for black. Wow, that's a really nice move. We have to play here and then here, probably. Okay, we don't want to trade material. Let's actually just grab a pawn. If they go here, we go here. Yeah, we don't want to trade unless we absolutely have to, since we're down material. Let's go here. All right, I'll take again. Does he trade the queen for 2 rooks? I'm looking for some imbalance here to make things more interesting. A lot of players struggle to play against a queen in blitz, even when they have 2 rooks for the queen. That's the idea here. Like, already I'm hunting forks. Not a fork, technically, because the knight's defended by the bishop. We're just going to start kind of poking at their position, though. We can also go, like, bishop here and here. Okay, that's probably the trickiest line we can do. Let's go here. We'll hit the knight. I want to go bishop here and here. So I'm trying to remove that knight. We're just going to be annoying here, guys. That is essentially the plan. Don't want to trade, really. All right, we'll just get pushing, I guess. I didn't want to trade. Threat is now bishop takes, rook takes, queen takes, rook. We're also hitting the knight. Now, all he has to do is play this, this, and check, and he's completely fine. But we're making him think. We're making him think. Let's pre-move this recapture because it's their best move. We'll give some respect to the opponent to find it. Okay, we do have this passed pawn. It's going to be very easy for them to stop it, though. I believe knight here is what they need to play. Probably follow that up with queen. Okay, that's another option. Let's keep pushing the pawn. There's no checks, which is unfortunate. Really? Not a lot of material left here, guys. Not a lot left. It's a free knight. Oh, I was winning at the end, bro. I was winning at the end. He was starting to fumble on the clock, bro. Didn't have enough time left to get it done, though. That's a shame. That's a shame. All right, guys, we're going to play 2 more games on this stream. If you'd like to be a part of the raid we do, it's a fun way that we end each stream. Head over to my Twitch stream at High Variance TV and go join up, guys. You can also do other fun stuff on my Twitch, like gambling on my games and whatnot. So we need to add more mods for gambling, though, perhaps, because sometimes the mods that run it aren't on. So let me know in chat right now, guys, if you'd like to become a gambling mod. Let's double these rooks. Okay. Let's plant the knight. I want to reroute the knight this way and target this pawn twice. Queen takes. It's a bit more active. Yeah, we are threatening to take in the center now. So I'm going to assume they're going to take, and I'm going to pre-move that recapture. Drive the queen in. Queen takes. Rook takes. Does that work? We're winning a pawn. We're winning a pawn. That's all I need. Now we defend this pawn. Let's get all of our pawns onto light squares and just be as annoying as possible. Okay, we're going to take to fix our pawn structure. We need to run our king over. Our knight is going to come sit on this light square where they can't remove it. And then we'll run our king over and we'll win that pawn back. We're way ahead of our opponent here. We're way ahead. How do we want to do this? It's like here maybe first. And then here. Okay, we don't want to... Oh, we do want to take, actually. We do want to take. Now we check. Okay, now we're up 2 pawns. Okay, I'm trying to get my knight over. Then we need to get our king over. This is actually a little bit sketchy, to be honest. Let's go here. How they can push. No. Check. This is not great, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not... Oh, we don't have that check. We gotta start going with our pass pawn. Dang it, dude. It was so winning. Now it's very sketchy. Very sketchy. I need to get king here in probably, but check here. King here next. Promote. This is probably drawn. If anyone's gonna win this, it's black, but... Oh, that's nice. We're gonna have to give that pawn up. I think I'm lost, guys. I guess I'll just let them promote. Dang it, bro. Just do it. The trick, guys, was if they promote here, we've got this and it's drawn. But yeah, as you guys can see here, I'm drawn. What? I'm drawn here? What do I need to play? Oh, is it night here now? It's night here now because if they promote, we fork. Oh, I had that, man. I had that. All right, guys. Last game of the stream. Let's end on a win. Let's go. Let's end on a win. We have lost around 50 elo on Blitz, but we gained like 20 on Rapid. So not too bad of a stream. We've definitely done a lot more damage to the elos in the past. If you guys enjoyed the stream or watched for a while and haven't clicked follow or subscribe yet, please do it. It really does make a difference, and it's free to do. Let's target this pawn. Ooh. Oh, dude, I wanted to end on a win, not an L. Dang it. I mean, we get 2 pawns. We get 2 pawns for the piece, I guess, but that is not good. That is not a good start to the game. Let's try to get in here. Oh my gosh. Queen takes knight. Can I still play it? If I take, they're going to take here. This feels like a threat, but okay. Queen takes knight. That's what we want to play next. Queen takes knight. Let me play it. Play like rook here, rook here. Play like, I don't know, push your pawn. I actually can't push their pawn, but that was our chance to win. I can't take again. Let's set the tactic up. Rook takes, queen takes. Oh wait, it doesn't work then. Takes pawn. Okay, let's hop back here. Okay, let's take over this open file. Minute 25 versus a minute 50. I mean, it's 3-0 blitz. Anything can happen. Do they want to take a pawn here? Let's go here and just defend our pawn. We're also attacking this pawn. Hold on. This is actually sketchy for white. This is actually very sketchy. How do we want to do this, though? Need to have good technique here. I think this, and this. But if I go here... No, there's no... Well... If I go here, there's no fork. Okay. Here and here. Stick to the plan, guys. I wish we had some little checks to throw in, but the knight's guarding it. Yeah, this is our last game of the stream. After this, we are going to be back at around 3 o'clock EST. Really? I gotta play checks. Should have tried to keep my queen on the board. That was a mistake. If they take, we check and we pick up this pawn. Check. Same idea. If they take, we check. Take all my pawns. I don't care, buddy. Okay, that's a mate threat. We do need to move now. They're just faster, aren't they? King here is pretty lights out. What are they going to play here? I think I'm winning. I have only 4 seconds left, though. I'm getting ready for check. No! Wrong move. I did the wrong pre-move, bro. So here, when they take the pawn, we're completely winning. All I need to do is promote. Maybe I should have pre-moved the promotion. Damn, bro. All right, guys, really quickly before we wrap up stream, if you haven't checked out NewTab, links are pinned in the chats in my descriptions. What they do is they build custom websites. They also do updates and maintenance on websites. Go check them out. Whether you need a brand new website or want to redesign an existing one, it's 10% off if you use my link in the description as well as in the chat. And they also have a massive sale going on right now. I built my website with NewTab. If you want to check it out, the links are also in the descriptions. It's highvariancechess.com. So please go check out NewTab if you haven't already. Just click the link if you're interested at all. And let's set up a nice raid on Twitch to end the stream here. If you guys want to see anyone in particular for the raid, let me know in chat. If not, just go with the flow and hop into whatever stream I put you guys in. Let's do it. And bring the energy. Bring the excitement. All right, let's see. Who's online right now? I don't know anyone online. Does anyone have any recommendations for the raid? Hold on, we'll do this person. Aussie Chess Noob? Okay, hold on. Let me grab his exact handle here. Is he actually he's like an Australian chess streamer? I feel like we might have raided him before. All right. Everyone get in the raid. Let's do it. Everyone get in. We got 32 people in the stream. We should have 32 people in the raid. Let's go. Let's go. Only 10 of y'all? Come on, guys. Help me out. Help me out.